LeBron, you've been around for a long time. I don't know what else there is, you know what I mean, that you're chasing. Even if you win, you're not passing Michael Jordan. I hate to break it to you, you're the fault finals failure of all time. You got more losses, than any other former MVP.
Rob Parker goes off on LeBron James and Russell Westbrook for being selfish. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
Rob, what's up with guys like Russ and others who just can't seem to hang it up?
It's just they're selfish, and they can't let it go. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, because not only are they're taking up a roster spot somebody else could probably play. They're not going to get anything from it. Russ isn't going to win a championship, which he's never won, and I get it. He just wants to be on the bus, wants to be on the team, wants to still be relevant where they're still going to talk about Russ and he made a shot or a basket or a steal and look how much he plays, what energy or whatever. And a lot of these guys can't let it go.
No, trust me, I get it. A lot of players in the league, aging players, they don't know when to let it go. But as long as Russ isn't impeding on any young players' development, players are still able to grow. If he got to go from team to team to have a chance to play, and who knows, maybe he wants to win a championship still. And you never know in the Western Conference. Maybe players get hurt. Teams are struggling. Who knows? Maybe the Kings can go on a Pacers-like historical playoff run and make it to the NBA Finals. But Russ, he just wants to play. I don't think his career panned out the way that he wanted it to after leaving OKC. He's pretty much on the team every other season. So Russ ain't going to hang it up. It's going to probably take him another 2 or 3 years of doing this in order to probably retire. But at least he's not like a LeBron James where he's causing negative media attention. You don't got to worry about the LeBron James media covering the team, looking for scapegoats. All the teammates that Russell Westbrook played with, they love him. They rock with him. He's not like a LeBron James. He's not a fraud.
I can't understand. And SGA, was he talking about LeBron? Like, seriously, I don't want to be playing till I'm in my 40s. I got kids and time I want to spend with my kids and all that. And I think that is a little bit of it where, LeBron, you've been around for a long time. I don't know what else there is, you know what I mean, that you're chasing. Even if you win, you're not passing Michael Jordan. I hate to break it to you, you're the fault finals failure of all time. You got more losses, than any other former MVP.
Yeah, real talk. Stand on business, Rob. We already know LeBron James, he's a failure in the playoffs. His finals record is terrible. He'll never be Michael Jordan. This is where you need to keep your energy at. I get it. Russell Westbrook, he's trending right now in media, sports media, so he's a topic of discussion. And we can't forget about LeBron trying to stat pad his way to being the GOAT. But we already know that's never going to happen. He'll never surpass Michael Jordan's legacy.
Fact.
You and your oats.
He's the fault.
What's Tom Brady?
The low.
The loat. Man, I'm jumping off your boat, man.
I'm just saying. And
go.
That's
Finish.
it.
I couldn't disagree more with you.
Selfish.
Don't forget the Masot, Kevin Durant.
That's right. The most sensitive of all time, the Masot. Very nice.
Well, I'm about to, whatever your oat is right now, let me figure out an oat for you. Look at me.
I'm the hoboat.
You are the hoboat. I am not buying anything you selling right now. I am not you at Ross right now. I'm not buying that deal. You love your career. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, but I'm not going to be here forever.
You already are here forever.
No, I'm not.
And you have the luxury. Now, you might not be, but you have the luxury.
I'm not Bob Ryan and those guys.
So that's where I was going.
Who are 80 years old.
Those dudes.
Oh, I'm serious. I know
you are. We sit here, we point out the guys. No,
those guys are 80 years old.
I'm not saying.
I ain't gonna lie, Rob. I don't know how old you are, but it look like you getting up there in age, and that's a blessing. So you talking about players need to retire? Are you thinking about retiring from Fox and sports media? It's about time for you to go ahead and hang it up and go ahead and watch from the sidelines, listen from the sidelines. So yeah, I get it. You got to call it like how you see it, but you got to look into that mirror too, Rob. You getting up there in age. It's about time for you to go ahead and hang up the microphone. If you're gonna talk about Russell Westbrook, LeBron, Tom Brady. Trust me, I get what you're saying. I respect it, but we got to hold that retirement party for you at the end of 2025.
Saying you're old. What I'm saying is you're in a career where you've already had it for, however long, 40 years almost.
Almost 40 years.
And you could have it if you chose to. another 10, 15. We see it. We talk about the guys and gals that we see.
For another 40?
Sports is not that. You come in at 20, 21, 2, 3, and you might get 4 or 5, or in some cases 10 years, 15.
You'll be lucky.
Right. And so this is something that they know is going to end. It has an expiration date, and they want to enjoy it as long as possible because at the end of the year, probably for us or Chris Paul and these guys, that is it for the rest of your life.
But look at
Yeah, good point by Kelvin. It's different in sports where, yeah, you may get 4 or 5 years, 2 years. Some people suffer career-ending injuries and can't make it to the 5-year mark. So for someone like Russ to be in the league 17, 18 years, being talked down upon, being trashed in the media, Westbrook, if he's able to run off a couple more years, he may have to go from team to team. As long as the family understands, hey, I'm all for it. Keep running them numbers up, keep getting those couple millions here and there, and do what you got to do to fulfill your retirement. Sometimes it takes certain players a little bit more time to come to that realization. But as far as Russell Westbrook, he hasn't really had any serious injuries in many years, probably since the OKC years. So Russ, he can play a whole game if he wanted to. He's an Iron Man, stamina, everything. Athletically, he's probably one of the best point guards just because of what he can do on the court. You don't got to worry about him being tired. As far as the LeBron James, making up fake injuries, allegedly, nerve issues, and whatever the case may be, just to get some vacation time and to get revenge on the Lakers. And teams don't got to worry about that with Russell Westbrook. He's going to play. He wants to play. He'll play the whole game. He'll play all 82 if he has to. It really depends on the team. He's nothing like LeBron James.
Don't have the luxury of us getting to run our mouths for another 30, 40 years. You know, if we chose to.
But look at where Chris Paul is again. Like he's been on 15 teams. Like seriously, what possibly? I start to question. Do you want to be around your family? Do you love your wife?
I think it's the contract, right? And I'm gonna tell you, I think it's the contract.
It ain't the money because they don't make any money. You know, like the veterans minimum, they're not making money.
I think their spouses came into this, especially the guys that we're naming. You're naming or Russ. Russ has been with his lady, his wife now for years. They both were at UCLA. Chris Paul been with her for years.
No, I get it.
LeBron, we know their story. My point is, there has been a sign-on. I know what this is. I know what I signed up for. LeBron always talks about how much he owes her on the back end, Savannah and the children, because they had to sacrifice so much for me to go do this thing that I believe I was here for and I'm great for, and they understand.
Tom Brady did it for.
As long as the family understands, that's what really matters. Yeah, LeBron, he can be a fraud, he can be whatever, but it looks like he has a good family structure. Same with Russell Westbrook. You may not like them personally or whatever, don't like their vibe, but it looks like they have their family in order. They know what's going on with them. They know that they want to continue playing basketball for as long as possible, and they're not playing for free. So, hey, the family going to continue to get more money, kids, whatever. So it all works out at the end of the day. But again, my only issue with LeBron James is all the media narratives. You have to put up with his BS. With Russell Westbrook, you don't got to worry about that. He just wants to play basketball. Forget all the narratives. Forget all the negative media coverage, the Westbrooks and all that. Give him a basketball. Allow him to play. And you're not going to hear from Russell Westbrook. But with LeBron James, you can give him the whole entire world. You can draft his trash son, Bronny James. You can trade their young future to get AD and Russell Westbrook. You could do a lot for LeBron James, and he'll be ungrateful, and he'll be selfish. Again, shout out to Russell Westbrook. He has a non-guaranteed deal with the Kings, so he can be cut at any given moment. This may be Russell Westbrook's last year, even if he doesn't want to retire. But as far as LeBron James, he's a fake and a phony, and he's being exposed in the media.